All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. It helps out the YouTube channel, and it lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. Now, right after this chart analysis, I have ticker symbols to share with you guys that I don't want you guys to miss, because one of them is one of the stocks I briefed on Friday morning, and the other one is a ticker symbol I want you guys to add to your watch list that you do not want to miss. You definitely want to have this one on your watch list moving forward, especially with how analysis ratings have rated it and how it's reacting. So here we are with SENS Stock, Sensonics Holdings Inc. stock, and it has been pulling slightly downwards, right? We see this effect happening. It's been breaking through many support levels from the previous history of the chart, and one of the lowest points reached was 192. We want to stay as far away from that as possible. Now, it looked like it was consolidating here a little bit after that pullback from hitting 329 and falling back down, and now the stock has actually pulled back even harder, right? It broke through the support levels we were watching. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, you're heading, and the way you look at this stock, you think this stock's going to hit $30, stuff like that. I think it's possible, especially if the FDA approval does go through with the continuous glucose monitor of 180 days, and over time it'll get there. It may take 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, but if it takes the market share from its competitors with its longest lasting continuous glucose monitor system, I think that the possibilities are there for this to 10x, 15x, and so forth from exactly where it's at. So there's potential here in this stock. It's just going to take time. Now, the only thing that has me a little bit concerned is if this ever gets back to 150 or below 190, that's going to be something that could be a red flag. But other than that, we're waiting on that catalyst, the FDA approval, and everything to come with it moving forward, right? And all the growth. So here we are. Our support now, based off the chart, is 230. We're sitting at 234. If 230 gets broken through, you want to watch this carefully, how it reacts between 230 and $2. Okay? We don't want to see this go any lower. Hopefully this reverses from this point back up and consolidates somewhere up here, or gets back closer to the 50-day moving average, which is 252. Okay? We are extremely in bearish territory. So if 230 gets broken through, we're getting deeper into bearish territory. So keep that in mind. Now, the highest point reached after hitting that low is right here at 237. Yes, the bulls want to break through that, but since it's such a long stretch to 252, I would use this point right here as a midway point, and that's 245, excuse me. 245 needs to be turned into a support for the bulls to continue pulling upwards, but it does not signify or guarantee that the bulls have gained control. That is just an indicator to let us know where the momentum is going. Now, if the bulls can accomplish that and break through 252, the true resistance level, which is the highest point before this pulled any lower and significantly lower, is up here at 257. The bulls need to break through that to pull upwards out of bearish territory, pull away from the 50-day moving average, deeper into bullish territory to hit newer highs and new resistance levels. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community so they can receive the insight as well. And don't forget to smash the like button. Helps out the YouTube channel, and it lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into these videos. Let's go ahead and jump into the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list. So the ticker symbol I would like for you guys to add to your watch list is the ticker symbol I've been talking about since March 27th. It started actually gaining momentum today. We're going to brief on it in just a moment. But what I want you guys to be aware of is what goes on over at the Discord. So today I briefed on 3 different stocks in the morning. This was one of them that performed the best, and it performed pretty well multiple times in the day. It was almost like printing money all day long. Now, the other one that performed decently was between 5 to 10%. This one gave us 10% to 20%. So let's go ahead and see here when I briefed on it. So basically I talked about it at 8:43, and I had stated it had round twice, and it's sitting sideways, one to watch going towards the opening bell, currently at $2, volume is under 1 million. If it picks up volume, it's going to get moving again. 10x needs volume, so watch for a spike in volume, okay? And right towards the bell, it was already spiking and volume was booming. So let's go ahead and look at it. So I basically briefed on it right here around this point at $2, jumped up, pulled back, ran back up to 225, and it gave us right there about 20 plus cents, right? So that was a 10% gain in just a few minutes. Pulled back towards the bell and volume exploded, right? It hit a low here of 204 and it ran up to 245. That was 20% in just another 30 minutes. So within an hour, there was 2 opportunities to maximize anywhere between 10 to 30% in just an hour of the day. That's how you start off the day if you're trying to learn how to become a swing trader, a day trader, and so forth. So very exciting to have seen this one perform that well. If this is something that interests you, you can join me and the other investors over at the Patreon. So the ticker symbol I would like for you guys to add to your watch list that actually started gaining volume and it was kind of dead, right? Kind of sitting sideways is FUBO, F-U-B-O, right? Let's go ahead and put this on the 30 minutes so we can kind of see it here. So basically it had been sitting sideways. I talked about it back on March 27th. Let's go ahead and delete these so these don't get confusing here. And it had dipped pretty hard on the 26th. So the 27th was the weekend, and we can see here how I went ahead, mentioned it on the 27th. So you also gain access to the weekly watch list that I have if you want to join the Patreon, and then you gain access to the Discord. And I talked briefly about it. I wanted it to actually go below $20 if it could, but it was going to hit somewhere between $15 to $20. And it was sitting at $21.88 when I mentioned it, right around this area. So it ran up, came back down, right? And it hit a low here of 20 and some change, 2041, 2040 range, popped back up to 24, pulled back down, and every single dip here has been an opportunity to ride this one because analysis ratings are giving this one at least $30 on the low spectrum and all the way up to the 40s, right, in the upward direction. So this does have some upside potential, and it dipped back down again to 20. So if you missed it the first time and you felt like it ran too fast, there was another chance to watch it because anything around $20 is a steal. Anything below that is a home run. And today it picked up on volume. Why? Because of options trading, okay? Now I saw a lot of puts, some large orders in puts. I saw some in calls, but what really pushed it upwards was the volume in calls and the volume of buying pressure, okay? There was a lot of people buying today, and it hit a high here of $25. If you wanted to swing trade this real quick, instead of waiting for this to 2x or at least get, 50% return from 20 to 30, right? Get you $10 per share. That $5 per share jump right there is a 20% gain in just 2 days, right? Or if you started back here, since I briefed on it on the 27th, in just a week and a half. So these are the type of plays we look for over at the Patreon to maximize profits and minimize losses. So if you're looking to be part of a community that is looking to maximize profits, minimize losses, and you want to learn and grow, because I also have a series that's going to be included. I have the once a month videos and the weekly videos, depending on the tiers you join, for the stock market and emotional intelligence series. So that's another thing as well. But FUBO has a lot of potential, and one of the biggest things that makes FUBO TV interesting is not just their subscription service, but that they're looking to put betting incorporated into their platform for sports, right? Esports and stuff. And that's a big deal right now, as that legalization is continuing to go throughout from a taboo to a norm that you can go ahead and bet from your phone, your tablet, your TV, your applications, and so forth. So this is pretty exciting. There's a lot of room here. I look forward to seeing your thoughts on FUBO if you were watching it today, or what you think about it. As always, let's make some money, and thank you guys so much for watching.